All right, shalom, shalom. First of all, let's give our praise to the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, B'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Kakwadash. All right, all praises due. Much love, right around family. Love y'all. This is your brother Yahya, and just come to the family with another breakdown of the scriptures. And I want to talk about positive and negative. I want to talk about this because it is very important. And you know, as we say, you know, preaching means to say over and over again. And I know we've been over this before, but you know, it's important that we go over positive and negative, because the Most High is all about balance. All right. You know, just like a battery, right? If you go and buy a AA battery or whatever, batteries, right? There's a positive side and there's a negative side, right? But in order for that to work, you need both, right? You need both. The Most High is about balance, and everything can't be all good and everything can't be all evil. There has to be a balance. And so when we see the negativity, when we see the evilness and the wickedness of this world, it is there for a reason. And so as we look upon it, as we deal with it, whether it be, you know, in our own households or at work or wherever we are, you know, let us be mindful and understand that the Most High has put those things in place. And I think, you know, the more that we understand that and we look at it in that aspect, it'd be more easier to understand and take, you know, opposed to, you know, always getting mad and being in this hatred mindset all the time. Which, yeah, we'd hate our enemies, of course, you know what I'm saying, but it'll put you in more of an ease and understanding, you know, as these wicked days, you know, grow nigh and nigh, you know what I mean? So let's go to Proverbs 11:1, right? It says, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. A just weight, okay? Because it has to be that way. And everything that we do is you know, everything is ran and orchestrated by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So if we understand that and we know that in our spirit, we know that, it'll be easier to take on the challenges in this world, right? These day-to-day things, even though they're hard, even though they're frustrating, you know what I mean? There has to be a balance to it. All right. Romans 9:21, and it reads, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump, to make one vessel honor and to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Because that's positive and negative, right? That is the balance right there. And it's put in place for a reason. Everything is for a reason, okay? Everything can be all good and everything can be all evil, okay? So let's remember that. A balance has to, some righteousness, right? Let's see. See, a balance, I had to write some of these notes down because it was in my spirit to talk about this, so I'm reading off my notes. Let's see here. Sometimes, you know, I feel like we don't look at the bigger picture, okay? And the bigger picture is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the power that He holds, right? The power that He holds. And we need to grasp onto that daily. You know, that He declared the end from the beginning, okay? There's nothing that is done that don't go across the Most High's table, right? And so if we know that and we understand that, maybe it'll help us understand our situations better. Maybe it'll help us have more ease when we are faced with adversity, when we are challenged by these heathen or whoever it is, these two-thirds, that we take it and we understand why they're there and why they have that position. You feel me? They have it because it's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be this way, right? Proverbs 6:14, Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for Himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. He made the wicked for the day of evil. So when we see these wicked people, man, we see them all over the place. He made them to destroy them. So let them continue to be wicked. You know what I mean? Let them continue to do whatever they're going to do. Let them continue to do that. All right? Because that's what they're there to do. That's their job, right? Their job is to be that. So let them be that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel, you know, just as we accept it more and more, it'll be easier to maintain ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are not to question, right? We're not to question the Most High. We should meditate on our power, Yahweh Shem Yashai, and give thanks to Him, right, for allowing us to have been with Him from the beginning. Allowing us to be with Him from the beginning, right? Pursuant to Jeremiah 1:5, right? It reads, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. He already knew us before we were here. We were already with Him in the heavenly realm, okay, before this world was made. We were already king. We were already there, right? But the plan of Yahweh Shem Yashai is for us to be here and to serve, right? We are here for a purpose, right? And we're waiting on our prize. We're waiting on our prize. All praises. Let's see here. The Most High declared the end from the beginning, like we said in the beginning, right? Having an end and a beginning is balanced. If you have an end and you have a beginning, then you have balance. That's a perfect balance. As we draw closer and closer to the end, more and more of more and more of those vessels made for dishonor will be destroyed. All right, the plagues that were put upon us are now turning on our enemies. Right, are now turning on our enemies. It's the plan. It's the balance. That's what it is. Right. And so we need to be joyful in that. We need to be thankful in that He chose. We're the vessels of honor, and He made those vessels of dishonor, right? And they're receiving the plagues that we went through and we gained. They're going to get the same, and they're going to get double. And we're watching it play out in real time right now. Okay. Let's see here. Obadiah 1:13, and it reads, "Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity," right? These wicked ass people. "Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity." That's what they did to us, right? "Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that escaped. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress." All right. "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head." They're going to get everything back. Everything. And you can just look at them right now. It looks like, and where I live, listen, I live a block from a shelter. When I come out of my driveway and I go down to the end of the block, the next block is this homeless shelter, man. Okay. And you know, times I always go there and, you know, give clothes and stuff that I don't want or whatnot. You know, I don't throw them in trash. I give them to the shelter or whatever. But I go there and I see there's so many heathen in there, man, that are just broken down, man. They're on meth. They're on all of these drugs. They're all outside pushing baskets. They're in these cars that are like, they look like just it's just trashy, man. They're just broken down. And I've never really seen, you know, these heathen like this before, man, because the calamity is upon their head. And when I mean there's a lot of them, there's more heathen in this shelter than there is any other nation in there. And it's shocking sometimes. I'm like, man, I never, you know what I mean? Like, but the scriptures don't lie. The scriptures don't lie. Okay? And so I'm thankful. You know, I drive by them, I look at them, they look at me crazy too, man. Every now and then I'll get a middle finger or something, or just a crazy stare, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I see it. I see it play out in real time. And it's a lot of them, man. They all over the place. Okay? So the Most High is definitely, he's not slack on his promise. He's giving them the hammer right now. And they only getting a little bit right now. It ain't even all the way into full fruition. But when it is, whoo, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be cold. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is, turn this light on. The Most High is not slack on his promise. All praises. And so we need to continue to pray for that. He will continue to press his foot forward down on our enemies, man. Continuously, all right? Let's see, I got one more precept here. Let's see. Luke 10:19, and it reads, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be any means hurt you. So let me read that one more time. Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be any means hurt you. By any means hurt you. Nothing. Because we don't have that spiritual power, man. We have the protection of the angels. Okay? The angels will have charge over us. Because it's going down, man. Day by day it's going down. And so, you know, we need to look at life as in that balanced form daily. And just dwell upon it, man. Dwell upon the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, how he allows things to happen. You know, it's amazing when you look at it. And, you know, it should build you up in faith, knowing that we are the vessels of honor. He had chosen us. We call upon his name, right? We are under this law of liberty. Okay? He's chosen us for this. He's chosen us. So we ought to be thankful, man, that the Most High is balanced and he's in control of all things, man. Okay, so that's what I got right now. Much love to you, family. I love y'all. And just continue to pray. Continue to pray for one another. Lift up the brotherhood. Pray for the things that you may not understand, that the Most High will give you wisdom in it, that you may understand it. Okay? And be thankful for the things that you do understand, and hold fast to those. All right? And hope y'all have a blessed night. It's 7:32 right now, p.m. And that's it. I'm about to head home. So love y'all, family. Till next time I say shalom.